Have you ever felt alone in Mario Party? If so, I can totally relate. It hurts to feel left out and be stuck with the freaking CPUs in a game built for partying with friends. But after thousands of hours playing every single Mario Party, from the original to Jamboree, I have finally found the ultimate cure. Whether it's taking on a chaotic challenge or playing an awesome story, here are 10 fun things to do when you're feeling lonely in Mario Party. Number 1. Play with the CPUs. Look, I know I just ranted about how boring this is, but pushing that aside, playing the CPUs can still be fun. The easy CPUs are perfect for beginners, and changing the difficulty to hard or master can make challenging tasks feel like the real thing. It helps you become more familiar with the game, and gives each new player the chance to improve. You can get better with motion controls, mashing, and locking the in from playing the CPUs. Additionally, the CPUs are super entertaining and priceless to watch. They do stuff like picking a 1 on a custom dice, taking the wrong pathway, and wasting coins on useless items. Or they could go to this random ass space, find a hidden block, and end up getting a star by sheer coincidence. It's also fun to set the CPUs to characters that you like playing with. I always pick my precious Toadette, and I always play with Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina. Girlies unite! Or you could play as Mario and set the CPUs to Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. It's the Mario and Wario Bros back together again. Number 2. Play the OG Mario parties. Have you ever wanted to take a trip down memory lane and revisit the nostalgic video games that defined your childhood? Well, what's better than partying where it all began? The N64 Mario parties offer an even greater challenge to test your skills. Believe me, the RNG, chaos, and mashing crushes the friendship breaking in the newer games. Heck, you can even see if you're up to the challenge of a 50-turn Mario Party. Or you could revisit the more bland games like Mario Party 9 to see how utterly generic they are. But the old Mario parties offer far more than just an ordinary challenge. Perhaps the best part of revisiting them is getting to experience all the old school boards. Mario's Rainbow Castle in particular always soothes me to sleep with its music and being high up in the sky. Picking Wario's Battle Canyon allows you to launch yourself from place to place, on top of it feeling super catchy. Mario Party 2 and 3 continue this trend, with the deep looper boards becoming even better. Even the retro minigames are fun, especially with the start and energetic finish that's always being yelled. Who wouldn't love hammering that Bowser, mixing up those mushrooms, or winding up those Fly Guys? If that wasn't enough, who can forget the opening cutscenes? Especially the one where it's Mario Land, or Wario Land, or Peach Land! I still can't wrap my head around the sheer level of chemistry in the old games. And who can forget hearing everyone's original voices? I don't think I even need to explain how adorable Toad is.
Yahoo!
Oh, and who can forget Wario's iconic Deutsch laugh? Man, the older Mario parties really hit home with the characters, boards, and even the storytelling. Number 3. Play the story modes. Speaking of stories, the story modes are the biggest crown jewel of the older Mario parties. It's the perfect source of comfort whenever you're alone, and Mario Party 3 in particular is the prime example. Visiting each individual board feels like an awesome adventure of sorts. It makes the wacky interactions, minigame winning, and star stealing all feel like an endless pot of entertainment whenever you're alone. Who can forget the Millennium Star and his dazzling British looks? And how is Tumble this cute and adorable? Their charisma really does put a smile on your face. At the end of each board, the most comforting aspect of all is getting each of the individual star stamps. Being rewarded for your wit, kindness, and love shows how pure skill can translate to a pure soul. Winning doesn't just make you a superstar, it makes you a master of courage. And who can forget the funny yet awesome cutscenes? Bowser's humor and his usual mistake of being late to the party never gets old. I think we can all remember Daisy slapping him into oblivion. Am I right? Mario Party 3 is great, but don't get me started on how thrilling the GameCube installments are. Mario Party 4's story mode makes each board and reward feel special. Getting a cute present from Toad is so cool, and all the hosts really outdid themselves. The boards even have cool gimmicks to enjoy, like riding a roller coaster or a crazy roulette. They have even more unique characters, looking at you, Brighton and Twilla, and the single player as a whole is even better. Heck, even Mario Party 9, as bland as it may be, still has a fun little story of its own. Moreover, say hello to the goated party planner Trek from Mario Party Jamboree. Every interaction with the NPCs feels so cute and charming. They have witty and entertaining dialogue, and getting mini stars from them reinforces you being a pure soul. For me, I love talking to them and helping them out with their own problems. Take the Goomba who's afraid of being stung by a bee, or helping out a shy guy who's too scared to ride the escalator alone. How about returning the adorable little penguins back to their mother like in Mario 64? And who wouldn't love befriending the actual characters? It's adorable playing rock, paper, scissors with Toad, because it's the most Toad thing he'd do. Daisy literally compliments you for being athletic. Wario spouts out his humor, as per usual. And dang, Bowser, back at it again with the humor? With all that said, if you're ever feeling lonely, stories are just for you. Number 4. Attempt a crazy challenge. Mario Party is already chaotic and unpredictable as is, so why not amp up the madness with some idiotic challenges? You can try winning a game of Mario Party blindfolded, which is a true test of both luck and miracles. If you like multitasking, you can try controlling all 4 players by yourself, which turns the party into sheer madness. If you prefer Mario Party without the cheese, try to avoid using items, or go the extra step by only collecting bonus stars at the end, or Toadette. You could even see if you have the guts to attempt a Mario Party Nuzlocke, with the sheer heartbreak of losing a character every time you lose. Also, imagine finishing in last place to win instead of getting first. That'll incentivize you to get 0 stars and 0 coins. If we're talking about a classic, you could try to beat every rotating stick minigame without trying to destroy your hand. Talk about brutal. And perhaps the best challenge of all, win Mario Party by doing absolutely nothing. Ew, take that, Starlo! Number 5. Play all the boards and minigames. It's pretty self-explanatory by now that Mario Party Jamboree has amazing boards and minigames, but you can take things a step further and try to complete all 7 boards and a century-ish of minigames. Minigame Bay in particular is probably the best place to have fun by yourself. The sheer amount of artistic variety and fun obstacles adds so much replay value. Who wouldn't love cutting that sizzling steak for the upteenth time? You can even rank the minigames and see how they stack up against each other. Do you prefer godlike mashing or fun basketball hoops? Or how about playing Wario's Jeopardy show over a sweet little space race? You can also have fun playing the wacky sub-modes. It's awesome getting to surf on banana boats or riding freaking jet skis for the sole purpose of playing minigame packs. And better yet, who can forget riding in the yellow submarines? The boss rush is super fun, and you get to prove your strength through the sheer badassery of teaming up whilst also being applauded for your awesomeness. And if you're ever feeling retro vibes, feel free to grind through the minigame modes in the older games. I mean, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time did a marathon of beating every single-player Mario Party game in existence. Sometimes you play one and can't stop playing all of them. Number 6. Koopathlon. Koopathlon is so fun and addicting. While you're technically playing with other human beings, it's still designed like a single-player achievement mode, so I'd say it counts. The gameplay goes by super fast, and it always keeps the competition hot. There's never a moment where you feel lazy. You're always motivated to get out there and give it your all. And what better way to prove it than by triumphing over 19 other people? The whole ranking system adds even more replay value, and it's so addicting spending hours and hours grinding for that S rank. It feels just like a Mario Party marathon, hence the name Koopathlon. Each of the Koopathlon minigames are the definition of single-player joy. Baking those croissants is a salivating treat, and they look so delish. Noggin Knock is the classic whack-a-mole minigame, and it's very rewarding when you hammer the golden jackpot. There's even cool 8-bit sprites, adorable penguin fun, arcade funsies. Koopathlon just has it all. Survivathon minigames take the chaos to the next level. Even when you're alone, the sheer amount of adrenaline is insane. There's far more RNG, plenty of deadly obstacles, and you could just die at any given moment. I'm telling you, Imposter Bowser doesn't give anybody a break. But at the same time, these minigames are an awesome way to challenge yourself when you're solo. So the next time you grind Koopathlon, you gotta go fast! Number 7. Get Mario Party achievements. When I first booted up Jamboree, getting the achievements was not on my bucket list. But as I played the game more and more, I've come to realize that grinding for all the achievements is a worthwhile task. It makes you appreciate even the smallest of things, whether it be getting introduced to Mario Party, getting godlike at motion controls, or winning for the first time ever. You even feel a sense of accomplishment when beating the crap out of Imposter Bowser and emerging victorious in Bowser Kaboom Squad. Even Rhythm Kitchen, with its fun dancing and orchestra mechanics, is still fun for achievement grinding. I also can't help but smirk at the funny captions for some of the buddy achievements. Like, partnering up with Daisy nets you the Daisy's Cheer Squad achievement. Who wouldn't want to cheer her on? You can even become Wario's baddie buddy if you're greedy enough, and a partner in crime at that. Additionally, some of the achievements sound simultaneously hilarious and difficult. There's the usual suspect of getting a star in a hidden block, but there's even an achievement for having a hootanie with the homies. Oh, and huge kudos to you if you're able to get the same number 3 times in a row, because there's no such thing as luck. Every achievement, regardless of how easy, hard, or silly they are the perfect activities to do whenever you're alone. And if you're able to get all of them, all that self-improvement will have been worth it. Number 8. Create Mario Party lore or headcanons. While it may seem odd for a spin-off like Mario Party to have an overarching plot, the series is packed with hidden lore and well-kept secrets. From the opening cutscenes of Mario Party 1 through 3, to the unique boards scattered throughout the series, there's plenty of room for cool theories. It's fun to step back from the usual friendship-breaking chaos and start theorizing about what's really going on. You're always left to wonder, who's the superstar, or what's the history behind X board? There's even a fun theory that Mario Party is just a big social gathering in between the actual mainline adventures. Theories can also shed light on many of the forgotten Mario Party mainstays, like Koopa Kid, MC Ballyhoo, Brighton, and Twilla. I'm sure you've had plenty of experience with them as a child, and I've always wondered why they haven't appeared in recent games. It's also fun to map out your desires and wants for any upcoming and future Mario Party games. I would spend hours scrolling on the Mario Party subreddit, coming across fan-made rosters, returning boards and minigames, basically anyone's cool party-related fantasy. It's fun to interact with and see a variety of people's hot takes, even if they're divisive. There's also the hype discussions over new trailers and especially Nintendo Directs. This all feels so intellectually stimulating to the point where it makes your joy and imagination go wild even when you're alone. And better yet, silly headcanons can bring unexpected comfort. One of my favorite things to do in Mario Party 6 is getting to team up with someone, even if it's an NPC. Many of the team names allude to a lot of sweet relationships, which is perfect for headcanons. Toad and Toadette being shroom mates and Mario and Peach being the cutest couple are perhaps unsurprising. But the duos get even more chaotic and diabolic the further you go. Daisy and Waluigi having an awkward date, Wario and Toadette being secret friends, Koopa Kid and Yoshi being dino cousins. What kind of pairings are these? Furthermore, the best types of headcanons apply to the individual characters themselves. For example, Daisy is often considered to be a trash talker, especially with her constantly shouting, "Hi, I'm Daisy!" I also think Wario's very skilled at coin minigames since, he's greedy. Whenever Toadette parties with Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina, she looks up to them like big sisters, but deep down, she's determined to outshine them when the final results are tallied. Let's also add in Luigi getting excited regardless of whether he's second or third because the guy just wants to be applauded. At the end of the day, regardless of whether you're scribbling lore theories or making up headcanons for your favorite characters, it's a great way to further your passion for Mario Party by yourself. Number 9. Improving yourself. And here's the thing, the more you play Mario Party alone, the more it enables you to improve yourself. If you ever feel like you suck or that the RNG is almost never in your favor, I get it. I've lost, raged, and suffered the misfortune of star stealing plenty of times to count. Adding insult to injury, I've even finished in last place with 0 stars. It happens. But at the end of the day, we all need breaks from the chaotic and heartbreaking nature of partying with others. Mario Party isn't just about finishing first or dead last. It's about a journey, a story, and best of all, you. Playing alone allows you to accept your own flaws, avoid comparing yourself to your friends, and grow as a person. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. You can just be yourself and embark on a journey of self-improvement, kinda like a gym workout. This mentality can also be applied to plenty of other games, whether it be Minecraft, Mario Kart, or even Smash Bros. Just because one game is designed for competing with other people doesn't mean you can't compete against or improve yourself. And after all that exploration, you'll finally have the confidence to get out there and see what happens. In truth, playing alone isn't a time to sulk around and feel miserable. Rather, it's an opportunity for you to get up, get good practice, and become the biggest Mario Party player of all. But the best thing you can do when you're alone in Mario Party is to become a Toadette main! Yowzers! Toadette is super duper ultra cute to the point where I'm addicted to playing her. Winning with her always brings me joy, and she's bound to put a smile on your face as well. Look at that cute little wink. Isn't she adorable? Her team names with Peach, Daisy, and especially Toad are the definition of precious. Not to mention that she's secretly friends with Wario of all people. And even when she got unfairly demoted to an NPC host, she's still so cute and polite when she awards you a star. Oh, Nintendo, thank you for making her playable in Jamboree. It means the world to us Toadette fans to finally set her free. Even when you're alone, Toadette always wins. She always reigns supreme.